So I made a mistake. Half a mistake. Let's talk about it. So my student did a mock test on his last lesson, and there was 2 serious faults on there, which I put down to not good enough anticipation. Yeah. Side note, how cool is my just chilling out position? Just to just tell you about what's going on. Just relax together in the nice sun. It's lovely. So anyway, I failed him for these two things where I thought anticipation was missing. Now, I can't remember about the first one, but let's just talk about the second one. We were driving down this little windy street, yeah, and I was looking ahead and I could just see that there was like a recycle vehicle there picking up recycling. My student went round the corner at quite some speed, and as we were approaching the recycle vehicle, I was thinking to myself, there's a recycle vehicle there, like, I wonder when my student's going to stop. Like, just driving straight towards it. There was parked cars on the right, recycle vehicle, like we are driving straight towards its nose. And I was thinking to myself, what's going to happen? I can't do anything because I'm pretending to be an evil examiner. But yeah, so anyway, he eventually realised that we had a massive truck in front of us and slammed his brakes on. And then it was extremely messy, I'm afraid to say. And there was a lot of reversing involved in me having to help him to know what to do. And yeah, it was a bit messy. I can't remember what the other thing was, but it was related to what I thought was anticipation again. So I've got quite a lot to say about this because I saw my student today. We had a chat about the mock test and we had a chat about the situation. So we chatted it through and tried to understand it together. And then as the driving instructor, I thought to myself, okay, well, my mind is thinking it's anticipation. He was coming around the corner too quickly because he wasn't anticipating that there was a problem around the corner. So I said to him, okay, look, why don't we try to do some commentary drive today? So you can tell me what you think is round the corner, the what ifs, what if something's round the corner? What if there's something there? What if there's a truck? What if there's a bus? What if there's a car, a horse, a bike, yeah? What if? And I started the lesson by saying, what do you reckon? Do you reckon we should do some commentary drive and see whether this can help? And yeah, so we came to that conclusion together that would be good, and we started. And to be fair, it was quite nice, right? It was quite nice. It slowed my student down. We were checking, and ultimately it was better. But it still wasn't totally perfect. So I was thinking to myself, what's going on here then? So like I'm starting to think, okay, well, we're anticipating and this, that, and the other, but it still wasn't quite right. And then we identified that there was like some gear problems. So we sorted that, which I may or may not go into in a minute. It's because it's not really the importance of the video. But there was some gear stuff going on about him not wanting to go to first. So he was using second gear with a lot of things and then holding it back with the brake, which gives you a kind of, I made a video about it yesterday actually, it gives you the kind of like, I call it the dog walker, the car's in control of you, because in these nasty situations you need to change down to first, yeah. I'm going slightly off topic in a way, but we had to fix this by him going down into first, which again slowed him down to be able to take the turns. So I don't know if that's relevant, but that was there as well. Then we were discussing about observation. Where are you looking when you drive? This is where it happened. We figured out that he's looking at the floor. This is a problem. I've made videos about don't look down. I do like this kind of thing about looking at your thumb, and you stretch your arm out, you look at your thumb, and then you try to then tell me how many lampposts are on the road or how many cars are parked on the left. And guys, you just can't do it. It's not possible because you're looking at your thumb. Looking down at the floor blinds you to so much. You just can't see the hazards. The only good thing about looking down at the floor is seeing potholes. That's literally it. You don't want to be looking down at the floor. It really, really doesn't help you. If you want to go and do the whole exercise that with the thumb thing, there's a proper exercise that I've done in that video. You have to look at a little tree and then you've got to tell me what's in the picture. It's quite fun if you want to do it. But you can do it with your thumb now, like wherever you are, you watching this video, if you look at your thumb and only at your thumb, then try and like see something on the left and the right, and you just won't be able to see it. So I then thought to myself, I need to lift my students' eyes. Now, the reason why we came up with this conclusion is because randomly we were talking about walking in the weather, the nice weather, and I said, "Oh, I've just taken up walking. I'm like walking like 8 to 10,000 steps a day." And we had a small conversation about this. And he said that he walks 20 to 25k a day because of the job that he does and how he gets to work. This is enlightening because the guy is looking down at the floor all the time as a human being, so he doesn't step on anything, so he doesn't trip over anything, so he doesn't step in anything disgusting. So the guy is trained to look at the floor, and he's just bringing that in the car. So now that we're able to drive so much faster than his walking pace, even if he was like a fast walker and he could obtain 7 to 8 miles an hour, I think it is, isn't it, for a fast walk? The car can do 70, right? So looking down at the floor at 70 is just like not safe enough, yeah? So we have got to lift his eye level up. This walker, this professional walker that I'm teaching, what a legend, yeah? I can only aspire to be like him, but I need to lift his eye so he's looking further, so he hasn't got the metaphorical looking at the thumb thing. So we did that. I got him to look at his thumb, and then I said to him, "How many cars are on the left?" And he laughed and he went, "1," and there was 3, because you just can't see, yeah? You can't see. So we need to lift the eyes up. All through the lesson when we got hold of this, yeah, we were talking about it, and I was like, okay, what's the furthest item that you can see? And then we discussed that if you look far and middle, then whatever's near you, you'll be attracted to look at anyway because of the movement. If somebody's coming too quickly near you, or a bird swoops down, or a runner's coming, or a pedestrian turns the corner, or the car comes, you are gonna see it. Even if I tried to train you not to look at those things, that would be impossible because your human eye would be attracted to the movement. So if you look far middle and then something happens near you, you are going to see it. So I'm not saying relax your close knit like checking, but it would be so much more organic. If you go far middle and then something near you happens, you'd look at it anyway. You want to look close to you when you're doing intricate driving, slow driving. You're stuck in a bit and you need to get out. Yeah, fair enough. Then you need to look at the car. You need to look like this. You need to bring your awareness closer so you don't hit things. Yeah, okay. But when you're driving at speed, you need to do far middle. And the near one is a bit more organic, to be honest with you. It's a bit more organic. If you look nice and far ahead, it will help you so much with overall position. It will help you so much with your perception of speed. If you're looking far ahead, it will make you feel like you're going slower, so you'll be able to pick up your speed when it's safe to do so. Yeah. So look further ahead. You know, when you're a little kid and you're looking ahead and everything looks quite, you're like your caregiver's like driving, or your parents are driving or whatever, and you're looking ahead and it looks relatively chilled. Yeah. Everything's like just chilled, quite slow coming towards you. And then as the kid, if you look over to the left or the right, then everything's going really fast because the perception is like completely different. Sorry, somebody's behind, just having a nice little chat. So if you look ahead, it kind of, your perception of speed like changes, and it's easier to go faster. Yeah. So that helps. Yeah. Not only can you see all the hazards, but you can also like slow down time. You'll be like some time master. You've got loads more time to like work out that there's a roundabout. You can see the roundabout coming for miles because there's a sign, or you can see that there's like some roadworks because you've looked ahead. Nothing's a shock. You're not going to leap out of your skin. So I made a mistake, or half a mistake, because I assumed that his anticipation wasn't high enough, but actually it turned out to be his visibility, his vision. He's looking down at the floor. So I'm not saying for a minute that we still need anticipation. God, driving is all about anticipation. Oh my goodness. What if this, what if that, guessing this, guessing that, what if they're around the corner, blah, 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 right? Of course. But this was, he's looking at the floor. And that is actually, you know, if I can get him to lift his eye up, that's going to be the remedy. That's going to be the magic. That's going to be the healer. That's going to be the alexipharmic of it all. the cure for poison. Yeah. So I really hope that helps somebody. Yeah. So if you are looking at the floor, lift your eye level. Your car can go very fast. We need to make you look further ahead so you're seeing these hazards. Look far ahead. Incorporate it and merge it with anticipation. Look far ahead and guess that there's a bus coming round the bend. You know? So you're kind of like amalgamating them all together. Yes. And if you've got any problems with position, look further ahead. If you've got problems with picking up speed, look further ahead. Speed should be a fluctuation between safety of like clear road, go faster, and then when the hazards come, you go slower. Yeah, but that's another video. So I really hope this helps you today. And yeah, I shall see you on the next video.